By understanding the relationship between work, duration, and units, you can assign people to work on tasks to get the schedule the way you want. Work, also called effort, is the number of hours or days someone works on a task. Duration is the length of time between when a task starts and when it ends. So, let's say you estimate that it will take 10 hours of work to print and assemble sales packets to be handed out at your event. If you spent 2 hours per day, then the duration is 5 days. If you spent 5 hours per day, the duration is 2 days. The work stays the same, but the duration varies. The term for the percentage of time a person spends on a task is often called units. In the project world, units are based on a typical workday, 8 hours in a lot of cases. So when someone works full-time, 8 hours a day, units are 100%. Now let's look at what happens if you work only 2 hours per day. 2 hours out of a possible 8 hours is 25% of each workday. It's like you take a workday and divide it into 4 pieces. So, for your one workday task, it is going to take 4 pieces of the task to make 1 full day's worth of work. Because you work 25% of each day, you now have a task 4 days long. So your duration is 4 days. If you assign more than one person to a task, you still change the units. But in this case, the duration of the task decreases. For example, start with the same one-day task. If you assign 2 people to the task, they can each work at the same time. That's like taking the one day and dividing it into 2 half-day tasks. By assigning 2 people to the task, the duration shortens to half a day. Then there are tasks that don't get shorter no matter how many people you assign. Meetings are the classic example. A one-day meeting is 1 day whether 3 people attend or 10. Because of the relationship between duration, work, and units, you can assign people in different ways to make the schedule do what you want.